Today, we're going to be taking a look at the top 15 rarest Fortnite items of all time. This has been a hot topic ever since the Renegade Raider made her return. I will be focusing on skins, emotes, pickaxes, and bat blings because banners, sprays, and emojis would take up the entire list. So follow along to see if you have any, and let's get straight into it. At number 15, we have some of the reboot rewards, such as the Plasma Carrot and Twin Talons pickaxes. These have both been used less than 5,000 times in Battle Royale because hardly anyone did the challenges to actually get them. But talking about challenges, at number 14 we have the Jedi Training Star Wars emote from the lightsaber challenges in Chapter 2 Season 1. Most players didn't actually like the lightsabers, and there were so many challenges to complete to unlock this emote. I don't have it, so many collectors don't have it, and that's why it's at the 14th spot. Now we have a bonus mention, which is the NFL skin from Chapter 1 Season 6. These haven't been out for over 1,800 days, but the reason they're not on the list is because creators at the time were given these skins for free and they were pretty popular. Although you never see anyone using them anymore, I think there is OGs out there with them in their locker, but they're not very desirable, so they probably just don't use them. But at number 13, we have the OG Paradigm edit style given to players who purchased the skin originally in Season X. She was only in the shop for 72 hours, so there was only 3 days to get her, and of course she did return on accident, which is why OGs got the edit style for her anyway, and it's very rare. But it's not quite as rare as number 12, the Go Home and Kiss the Cup emotes. Go Home was also from Season X with only 72 hours in the shop, and Kiss the Cup was from Season 9 with only 48 hours in the item shop. So once again, there was hardly any time to purchase these two emotes, and I feel like with the World Cup cosmetics, everyone was distracted by the World Warrior skin, so potentially they missed out on the emote, and that's why they are actually both at number 12. And for another bonus mention, we have the Reflex skin. A lot of people seem to think that this is the rarest skin in Fortnite, but those people probably forgot that there was thousands of codes made for this skin, because anyone who owns the red Stealth Reflex will also own the green one as well. It's definitely a bit rare, but in my opinion, the other things on this list are less owned. But number 11 is the first official skin on the list, and actually it was the first ever exclusive console skin in Chapter 1 Season 4. Of course there was the Blue Team Leader, but this was a PlayStation pack. Royal Bomber, you actually needed the console, a controller, or a code. But back then Royal Bomber wasn't really considered a good looking skin. In fact, most people didn't actually like the Royal Bomber, so that's why they never got him. But not only that, codes did expire, so you can no longer get the skin. He's overlooked. Honestly, it's definitely more rare than what people think, which is why it's at number 11. Then there's number 10, which is the double Helix bundle from buying a Nintendo Switch. Although technically you can still redeem this skin, in fact Cypher PK did redeem it in 2025, it doesn't really change how rare it is because those codes cost thousands of dollars and they're pretty much impossible to find. But the reason double Helix is rare is because he was a very early exclusive skin from Chapter 1 Season 6, and again most people didn't really like him that much. I mean, the colors are clean, but the skin itself is just a reskin of Elite Archetype, and nobody uses that skin. There probably wasn't many Nintendos made as it was early on, and that's why he's at number 10. But for number 9 we have the Pink Ghoul Trooper and Purple School Trooper. Now to be honest with you guys, Pink Ghoul Trooper is more rare, but I wanted to put them both together as they were sold together in Chapter 1 Season 1. All you had to do was buy them from the item shop, but it was very early on during Fortnite and not a massive amount of people were buying skins. Nevertheless, maybe these styles could come back one day, who knows, but for now they are very rare. Not quite as rare as number 8 though, which is the Renegade Raider and Aerial Assault Trooper edit styles, which are black and gold. Now again, the Aerial is definitely more rare than Renegade Raider, but these two skins were sold together in Chapter 1 Season 1 as part of the season shop where you had to level up in order to buy them. Same goes for number 7, the OG style of Raider's Revenge. This was the highest level item in the season shop, but also the most expensive. I definitely feel like more people bought the skin compared to pickaxe. But before we move on to number 6, we actually have a bonus mention, and that is the Fortnite China Penguin bat bling, because apparently there's actually one person out there in the world that has this bat bling in their locker, but as I don't have any proof, I can't give it an official ranking on this list, else of course it would be at number 1. That's an iconic bat bling. If you know, you know. And talking about bat blings, at number 6 we have the buckled bat bling bundle, which features 3 different bat blings. Now, to buy these in chapter 1, it would have cost you 800 V-Bucks, and they've not returned in over 2,200 days. But the craziest part is that they was only available for 72 hours. I get that they're only bat blings, but that don't matter because they are insanely rare and you just never see anybody with these. Unlike other items in this video though, I think these can return, although I'm not sure if they ever will. On to number 5, we have the OG edit style of the Aerial Assault 1 glider. Another season shop item, but this is higher up on the list because for sure less people bought a glider compared to skin or pickaxe. When I used to do a bunch of locker tours, I never really saw many people that own this glider. The style is really rare, but I wouldn't say it's as rare as Indigo Kuno because this skin is confirmed that only 6,000 people have it. If you know your stuff about skins, you probably know about this one, but the only way to get it was from a PlayStation Cup around 4 years ago with only 6,000 winners. Fortnite probably had plans to bring it back, but just forgot about it. Hopefully she does return one day though, because this is super clean. And that brings us to the 3 rarest items in Fortnite. But first, we have another bonus mention, which is the FNCS pickaxe. Most people probably think this should be at number 1, but the reason it isn't is because people that win this pickaxe don't actually get to keep it. So sure, it might be rare while you have it, but unless you win the FNCS every single time, it will get removed from your locker. So you don't really own it, you basically just borrow it. Then at number 3, we have the Embers Contrail. This was from chapter 1 season 5, but it was very strange in order to get this because you had to go into an internet cafe in Korea, and that was the only way to get it. I personally don't know anybody with it, so if you have it, let me know, but this is one of the rarest items to ever be in Fortnite. Now, I said I wasn't going to focus on banners, emojis, and sprays, and that's why at the second spot, I've included a few different items, such as the alpha tester banners, the YouTube banners, and also the cameo needs loot emoji, which only 30 people have. There's literally like 11 of these banners alone, so that's why I'm just going to put them all together at number 2. But at number 1 is the infamous Brilliant Bomber skin, which is technically unreleased, but people used a Discord bot to get her. Not to be confused with the Bright Bomber though, because they are completely different skins. I know some people think that I'm talking about the Bright Bomber, but no, definitely it's the Brilliant Bomber that is unreleased. Now, of course, there is other skins such as Rue or Shaman, but these can return. I'm trying to focus on things that will never come back. But in my opinion, that was the top 15 rarest items. Comment down below if you think I missed anything. Make sure to use code ASHY just in case any of these items return. But thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.